We're on a
Yes.
boat!
You're on a boat,
yeah.
Andy. We're gonna go meet up with your buds.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna meet Adele.
Oh yeah, and right,
Adele.
we're going to a hut where there is supposed to be some kind of doctor, so maybe I won't die if I get bitten by a mosquito or something.
Yeah,
I hope
it's
that
1
happens.
mile west in a hut with 2 palm trees.
Wow, you remembered better than I do.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote that down.
I wrote it down also, because you told us in the past that sometimes you reward peeps who take notes.
I do. Not this time, but
Oh.
I do. Like when I'm genuinely shocked, if you remember like someone from early game, like their name or something, and they come up again, or you decide to call them, or use them in some useful way, I'll be like, "Whoa!"
I'd like to call Daryl.
I remember the name of the owner of the Rusty Mushroom, even though I don't think we even ever met him.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Well, I mean, like I said, I take notes. His name is Zolpold.
Oh yeah.
Also,
I didn't even-
you do all the editing, so you
That's
get
true.
to experience everything twice.
No,
Yes,
That's
Zopald.
true. I have
I'll tell you
I
why I
have
remember
missed things the
Zopald.
first time around and taken notes while editing. So,
Is Fred the butler still on the ship?
all right, yes, it's the next morning. Hey guys, okay, let's get out to find that hut. 1 mile west between 2 palm trees.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait, should we be careful? Like, there's probably people looking for us. We need to like.
They don't know we're in this boat, though.
Oh yeah, I stuffed a policeman in the trunk.
They know it's your boat.
Ooh.
Yeah, but they can't do anything. We're in water. It's international land.
They have boats.
We're in a port though, right?
Yeah, it's like stupid tiny boats. We're on a real cargo boat. It's like whatever.
I think they could try and arrest us if they wanted to.
Well, they can definitely try, but they won't do it.
Do I still have my Goopa costume?
Didn't it burn up, or you escaped from prison?
I might have-
You discarded it,
left it
as
in
I
that
recall.
cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, because you were naked when you got to the safe house.
Yeah. So no,
Yeah.
you don't have that anymore.
Okay.
So you guys gonna touch base about what just happened to all of you?
Yeah. Am I still dying?
Everyone's still dying.
I'm not.
I am.
I am
mean,
a huge bloody mess.
I think I only have 5 hit points before knocking out again, but the wounds I have are recovering. But yeah, we definitely need to get Rezkow to a doctor.
Yeah.
Because I think it's outside of what I can do.
Yeah, so where's the hospital?
I mean, yeah, like I have to imagine. Like, I don't know if we need to role play it out, but like we kind of during the night we exchange words on all our different individual adventures.
The kind of what the hell happened.
We drank wine.
For the
Oops.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of at the end of last time. I mean, I insisted that yes, I am still very much wanting to try and recover this mission, even though we lost our chance to catch that shipment.
Yeah.
And our contact, I still don't know how to pronounce her name, said that she would, reach out to her connections and then meet us at that hut. So that's basically all we need to do.
I think it's
At
pronounced
this point.
Adele. A deer.
Adele.
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 All right.
A female Dale.
A dolly.
Ray, a drop of golden sun.
An Eevee.
All right.
Okay.
Me.
She's a
So
Fario
you guys
style ninja.
begin to sail west.
All right.
Oh
No, we're
boy.
sailing there.
Okay, so. I don't know where I was going with that. Never mind. I was gonna say something,
Just
but I
we're
just
down
kind
there?
of forgot.
Sticky voice going. Okay, so yeah.
I mean, I feel like it would be, if we were trying to be discreet, like taking our giant ship over there might not be best. Like, would be going on foot be?
Well, no,
Like,
it's on the
safer?
shore.
You know what, let's
Like,
just do
probably
something-
like jungle or something.
Do
Like,
we have a
you can't-
rowboat?
Let's,
I can't do that.
Let's
All
just
right.
sail.
Like, we don't really have money. We don't really have resources we can trade for like a smaller boat. So just take
We
the
have
big
our
boat.
bodies.
We have money. Like, this boat was full of supplies that we now
Yeah.
own.
That we gotta sell, but I mean, I've got to take care of the boat. as to that, we just,
Hey, Rezcow, we have our bodies, and that's all that should
you know what? You can do whatever you want with it. I don't want anything to do with that.
Oh yeah, because your body's all weak now.
I got a big boat and I want to use it. And we're going to use it.
Oh, we can leave it like ways offshore and then take a
rowboat,
smaller boat to shore.
Yeah, like we won't like land a giant cargo ship on the beach of a tiny little place that has room for a hut. Like we're gonna just.
That's what I was worried about.
Just gonna moor it not too far.
Yeah, just drop anchor offshore like real pirates, and then just use a
dinghy or something.
Yeah, use a dinghy.
Do we have those, right?
All boats have those. It's just like a mandatory boat mandatory.
Sweet.
Yeah. Remember when Rezcow was burning the place? I was like offshore.
Okay, and we have at least one boat.
That's the plan. Let's go.
All right. How far off from the shore are you gonna wait?
I don't know what's a realistic amount.
Yeah. I mean, you can see a ship from pretty far from the shore, right?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I don't have any knowledge marine.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Well, all we need to do is be one screen's length away, basically.
Alright.
So that's 25 blocks.
What's a block?
So, yeah, what's a block? Let's say a block is a meter, so we just need to be 25 meters away from the shore.
What the hell is wrong
25
with you?
meters. Well, let's do
I think you meant block as in like city blocks.
That 25 blocks, geez, that's a long way to row.
That's pretty close.
Is it 25 blocks?
No, we got the muscle.
I'm talking about video game blocks.
Well, no, Katz was like mentioning like city blocks.
I mean, even 25 city blocks is a little close. Like that's really clear from shore.
The problem with water is that it's real flat.
I guess it depends on the block.
Yeah, true. Some cities have larger blocks than others. Let's just say we're gonna stow our ship like a mile and a half offshore. I don't know if.
But I mean, it's 1 mile away. Like how we might as well just then go in a dinghy and sail across.
Okay, here for a scale, if you think about half a mile, it is about the size of a highway on ramp.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Can we make?
Yeah, so I would say maybe 3/4 of a mile.
Can we make a makeshift like motorboat or a motor?
Why don't we just take the dinghy from where we are to there?
That'll be a 1 mile
As we're like debating on this, the ship just sails into the beach. Thank you for the sound effect.
I needed to make it. We're here. All right.
Yeah. We've arrived.
Well, I guess we should still take the big boat and kind of like remove ourselves from the docks so they don't get any nasty surprises. And
also, we should leave somebody here on the boat.
So that we're like 3/4 of the way to the beach.
Can we bring men with us, like helpers?
We could.
We're trying to be discreet. Like we're gonna meet up with Adele and like.
Can bring Sharon.
Of spies.
I think one of us should stay on the boat.
On the big boat?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
let's
I mean, what good would we do there?
Dude.
Like, I know splitting up probably wouldn't be best, both for the sake of confusion and for the sake of the campaign. But I think, like, safety-wise, if something were to happen, it'd be best for somebody to stay on the boat.
Wait,
I mean, of course, there's going to be a whole bunch of the crew still on the boat.
Is Sharon on the boat?
Basically, just us that's leaving.
Yeah.
Sharon's on the boat.
We have at least one crew member we trust.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, Sharon's on the boat.
We can have Sharon on the boat.
I'm still sketchy about Sharon, but you know what? You guys trust her. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah, let's leave Sharon on the boat, because we always forget that she's with us when we take her with us, so might as well leave her on the boat.
Might as well be useful.
She collects bottle caps.
She can polish her bottle caps.
Yeah, if we forget to mention her for a while, it's just because she wandered off to pick up some bottle caps and lost track of us.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, Sharon's staying on the boat, we have it like 3/4 of a mile offshore, and we're rowing the dinghy.
Who's
I'm
rowing?
the captain, so you guys get to row.
Oh.
That's fine. I've rowed.
You're also the most injured, so we could just ditch you if we wanted to.
Yeah, but you won't.
Say I won't.
So
I'm rowing. Since I'm only half dead,
how many
you are
rows
3/4 dead.
One moment, God damn it, I hate you.
Gotta roll
One
for each
moment.
individual roll.
So, you guys need to roll,
Oh, my dice.
does anyone have pilot?
Uh-oh.
I think Sturge took like a very
I have
low
a very
level of it.
low, like, I have a 2.
He took it when we leveled up the one time he took.
I get to flip a coin.
Well, go ahead and roll me an alertness, pilot check.
Oh, boy.
Or no, it's agility. I'm sorry, it's agility. Agility pilot
Okay,
for
let's...
piloting a boat.
Oh, boy. Here comes the
Piloting?
time where I
That's...
stall to find my die. Alright.
Wait, you don't pilot a boat. You
do.
just drive a boat.
Well, you don't drive a boat.
Welp.
You drive a
Okay, this is
motorboat?
gonna be...
Bitch, I come
You
from
row a
Maryland.
boat.
I have, like, got my
My
boating
dad has
license at,
owned like 3 boats.
I got, like, my boater's license when I was, like, 4 years old.
I have my boater's license.
Guys.
I mean,
Hey, guys.
Caesar rode a boat
What is
a
it,
whole
sir?
ton
Hey, guys.
earlier. So what?
I got
You crit failed.
I could fail.
Oh, actually, in this case, Cats is correct. I just checked. Boat is a specialty under drive, not pilot.
Oh.
Nice.
Pilot is
Okay.
specifically for flown things in Cortex.
Okay.
Hey, Zito, can you do me a favor?
I can't...
Sure.
Can you take that clip of
No!
I was saying Cats is correct
Okay.
and just, like, send that to me?
So is it...
I need to make that my ringtone.
So is it agility drive?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't see it specifying.
That's like
Any
right
other
down
skill?
your wheelhouse. So
Your wheelhouse, get it? Because it's a boat.
I got a 7.
So is this one of those things where you need to have the skill to do it at all?
It's, or I
Well,
think
then-
it is.
I mean, I can
Drive.
roll.
No,
I
no,
can
drive
roll a
is not.
rowboat without.
No, drive is not. Pilot is.
Yeah. I mean, I can row a dinghy all the time,
Yeah.
and I've never done it. Like, I mean, the first time I did it.
Yeah, no,
it was
the
easy.
ones with little stars are skilled use only. But drive is not one of them.
So yes, I got a 7.
Mechanic is, science is, pilot is, tech is, medicine. That's it. You got a what?
A 7.
That's pitiful for you.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean,
Well, I'm
make
not
it.
driving a
you're-
go-kart. I'm driving a boat.
And it's so early in the morning, you know. It's like
Oh,
Yeah.
is it in the morning? I thought it was
yeah,
at
like
night.
we all took the night to rest a little bit at the
Okay.
very least.
Oh wait, so how long are you taking to rest on the boat before you leave? This is
Just
important.
overnight.
I guess that is... Well, I'm not recovering wound damage.
Yeah, like we're only resting like the like we all get the boat at night, and the next morning we're leaving. So like
Wait, so you're staying on the boat in the harbor for the night?
No. Well, oh, for the night? I mean...
Yeah, that was what. I mean, it
that's kind of
Yeah.
like what we said last time. But like we'd unmoor
You
though, like, once
are aware
everyone
that
is there.
Okay, I'll let you do it. I just want you to be clear. You are aware that they know that this is your boat and that they are looking for you specifically.
Monkeys can attack us during the night.
Yes,
are looking
we're
for me
aware of it, but
specifically.
that's like we said. Like once we're all on the big boat, we left the dock, but we still wait until morning to get out to the hut because that's what we said with Adele
Okay,
that we would be there in the morning.
so you're not just resting at the harbor.
No, not at the harbor.
Okay, because that would have been pretty dumb.
yeah.
But would you put
So,
it
I
past
mean, we need
us?
to give Adele time to like reach out to her network of contacts and all that.
So
like
you
she said
just
that she was
rested,
going to.
anchored out somewhere in the ocean,
Yes.
outside of
Yeah.
sight or something.
Right.
Okay. That changes a little bit. One sec.
I got a 7.
That's a truth that will never change.
You know what? 7 is a lucky number.
What did Sturge say?
Because 7.
I don't remember, actually. Can I re-roll?
You gotta roll a wisdom check to see if you remember your drive check.
Here we go.
Okay. As you're anchored in the night, roll alertness perception. Let's see. Which ones of you will do this? I assume you're taking shifts. looking?
Well, I mean, I got a whole crew for that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait, so should we roll or?
1 sec, I'm seeing if the crew sees it.
All right.
I mean, since my wounds are all in good shape, I might take a shift staying up, but
No, none of them see it. So, are any of you taking a shift to see?
yeah, I would, since I'm not, you know, my wounds are all in good shape, like they're recovering, so I probably am not as worried about resting.
Okay.
I gotta keep
So
watch.
roll me
for my
alertness perception.
teammates.
And you, Sturge.
All right.
I assume Rezcow is just going to be captain and...
Well, not only am I
What
the
about the
captain,
crew?
but I also got lazy 4, so no, I'm just chilling.
That's it.
I got
Yeah.
an 11.
Oh,
I
that's
got an
exactly
8.
what you need. So, you see a
Nice.
small little dinghy approaching you with a bunch of people pointing and yelling.
Well, time to leave.
Fire the cannons.
Don't.
You
Well, I
do
did
have
make you
cannons.
second mate, so you
I
got
don't-
the authority.
Oh crap!
Who's
I
your
do.
first mate?
No,
Is
the
Ditto
first mate,
your
that's
first
what
mate?
I meant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about
so,
George?
Wait, we had somebody like of the actual crew of the ship who we trust, right? Like who's like
Fred the Butler. He's my bud.
Can you repeat that, Sturge? You keep breaking up.
Oh really? Fred the Butler is my bud.
Okay.
I know him on the ship. But I'm assuming Dito's like right next, or Caesar's right next to me, right?
Well, no, if you're
No,
in
you're
ship,
taking
he's
shifts.
resting, he's
Oh yeah.
asleep.
Okay. All right.
We probably took different shifts, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, I think it to be wise to warn the people around me.
You're breaking
about-
up again.
Really? Skype? I swear. On me mother.
Well, every time we point it out, then we hear you fine.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's really
Just keep
weird.
talking. So yeah, I'm gonna like kind of mention it and point it out to people and kind of warn them that it may be people trying to kill us
Tell the people who would know
Like,
what to do about
on
it.
the boat, like working the boat, like, and ask if we have like vehicle weaponry, like cannons.
They say, yeah, we do, but at the
instance.
same time, we could just get caught. It'd be a nice, change of pace.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
George jumps off the boat and towards the dinghy.
I throw him overboard.
I mean, they're mostly looking for Rezcow, right? They wouldn't recognize me since I was in the costume.
Well, I'm assuming they're
and-
looking for me and.
Well, they know you
George.
came as a group, in fairness.
Okay. Word's gotten out.
I need to
Word on
sneeze,
street.
but not really. Ah!
Oh no! What will he do?
That's always the worst feeling in the known universe.
Look at the
It is.
light. Look at a light.
Yeah. I don't really have a light in my room. I got a light.
Okay, so you alert the people on the
Yeah.
on the ship, and they say, "We need to get Captain Jumbo Rezcow here.
Well, I mean, he's kind of ill.
Alert
but,
the captain!"
Yeah,
And
we
they
will.
all
Let's
run-
do
and
it.
Several people run over to your room, and you get, you hear people knocking loudly at your door, Rezcow, waking you up.
I also go to George's and Caesar's room, and if they're
He
separate.
said
rooms.
George first. I'm moving up.
I guess I get waken up and I'm all flustered. Like, are we mourning already?
Are we
Yar,
moving?
Captain, there be intruders afoot.
Oh no, that's that. Do you know who they are? These intruders.
No, Captain, but they be
I-
mysterious intruders. They're
I
off
butt
the
in
port
and,
bow.
Don't,
I butt in
they
and
don't
say,
got flags or anything. Tell who they are.
They
I'm
have
assuming they're
torches,
coming after
sir.
us.
I mean, we're on a. Is the boat made of wood or made of metal?
The boat's
I think
made
made
of
of wood.
wood, master.
Okay. I was just wondering.
I'm just gonna assume you asked that to the person.
They got torch. Could you read their faces? Maybe they wanted to
they
be
were
friendly and light
Could
the
I
way,
read
or
their
were they
faces?
angry?
Or... Oh wait, they were.
I
they were
don't think
angry.
they be friendly, master. They be approaching soon.
Hey,
Well,
I,
okay,
talked,
let's-
Why did we go back to our boat anyway when we were trying to hide?
I talked to Rezcow and tell them they were yelling and pointing at our boat.
Well, that's
So I'm
okay.
assuming-
That's well, okay. If they're getting here, we should just maybe haul out to them, ask them what they want. Before we do anything
mean,
silly.
you never know
Unless
what they
they were
might...
yelling something very specific.
I don't know if I could tell. I just heard
They
yelling.
were yelling, "We're gonna make ASMT great again."
See, because I thought maybe they're just pointing at the boat and going, "Wow, that's a rad boat. I want to get closer and look at how rad it is." And use the slant to light up the night so that I can see the radness of said boat. You know, we can't just assume the worst here.
Well, we should at least, kind of prepare if
I love
they
Jumbo
do
Mezcal.
such an attack.
You have
Well,
Optimist, don't you? You've got to.
Idealist.
He does.
Idealist, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Have a plot point.
Yay.
Yay.
So anyway, let's go on the bow and try to get communication with them. Before we do anything we might regret.
You mean this isn't an act that we'll probably regret?
Yeah,
Am I awake at this point?
Yeah.
Are you
I don't
awake?
see why.
Yeah, I mean, sure, you would have been woken up, sure. You're
Okay.
third or fourth or fifth or eighth mate or something, I don't know.
Eighth.
I'm gonna insist that we try and run away. Like, we were being chased by the authorities when we got to this boat, and we were trying to hide because we just broke out of jail. Like,
what if they're part of the Dolly team?
The Dolly team.
no, she said you trust her, don't you?
Yeah.
She said we were gonna meet her at the hut.
Yeah, well,
in the morning.
Yeah, but you can't just assume, they don't have any, as far as what Jakey Boy told me, they did not say anything about having, anything that sort of illuminated them as being part of the government or anything. Now, if they were, from the army or the cops, they would have some kind of symbol or something,
But
saying
just to
that's
be
the case.
safe, we should avoid them instead of confront them. Because if it turns out they are from the government, then we will be stuck in a confrontation. Whereas if we just avoid them,
okay, it's
we
simple.
just avoid them.
There's no harm in just exchanging a few words. If things go sour, we got
Then they
cannons,
know
we'll blow them up. That's all.
No, we want to avoid blowing people up in this case.
But why?
Do you really?
Maybe we can level
okay, let's say we just run away, they'll just follow us. You don't solve any problems at all.
Our full ship can outrun that little dinghy.
Yeah, but they'll know where we're going.
Not if we circle around.
Yeah, but then we might get late. I get where you're coming from, but I think it's just too slow for the time constraints we got here. So.
What do you think, George?
Yeah, we're gonna end up in a confrontation, and
Well, I'm caught between wanting to earn the trust of the group and wanting to do what's actually smart, and then doing what George would actually do, which is not whatever is actually smart.
Do what George would
Do what
have
George. Yeah, you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, George. Think George.
No one's gonna personally hold it against you or anything.
I keep pirating the team's progress all the time.
Rezcow, if we end up in a confrontation with these guys and we have to shoot them, then we become an even bigger target for the government, and it'll be even harder for us to fulfill our mission. We want them, if we become priority number 1 for the entire ASMT government, that makes it nearly impossible for us to finish our mission.
Fire me through the cannon and I'll try to negotiate with them.
There we go. I agree with that. Mate, please prepare the cannons right now. We're just doing that right now.
Oh my god!
Caesar wanders off, muttering 1 step forward, 4 steps back.
Yep.
Are you serious?
It's
I
between
disagree
that
with this
and...
plan. What's your health like,
Well, okay.
George?
It's pretty bad.
You know...
I have photographic memory, so can I use that and see if I recognize any of the people there, or can I not see? Is there a telescope?
Yeah, there are telescopes.
Alright, let me use a telescope.
Alright, so let's see
I
if
grab
you
a
can
telescope
see
as well.
anything we can use to see if they're on what side they are.
Okay, so you grab a telescope and look through it. Roll alertness perception at +2 die steps.
Ooh.
11.
Okay, so you see that a lot of them have insignias. You can't quite tell what they are.
I'm
But-
assuming they're either the same ones that we have, or they are of like a rival thing. Do you know what part of ASMT or wherever, like what region are we in right now?
Rad volcano.
Yeah, the red volcano.
Okay.
We're floating on lava.
Okay. So they're obviously not the people that were chasing us earlier that thought we were responsible for the fire, which we were.
Wait, why do you think that?
Because of the insignias, because the people that we had visited, they did not have insignias.
What do you mean? Like,
Badges or something?
I'm assuming the brands like we have.
so you interpret insignia to mean that they have a brand?
I mean,
I don't think
well,
that's...
yeah, that's not okay. You're right.
Like, an insignia is
No,
just
it's
anything
like
that's a logo.
It's
like,
yeah, it's like a little patch on their.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that.
It's okay.
But still, if the other people that we had seen had an insignia, we would have taken note of it, or it would have been pointed out, because obviously it's like significant.
Does anyone have like?
I'm gonna assume that that's like the police badge or whatever, like the symbol for the local government.
Does anyone have like knowledge? Or...
I have.
Oh, if you have knowledge, police
have-
forces.
Yeah, police.
Oh, do
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Do you? Roll that for me as well.
What? Just that by itself?
Yeah, just
Well,
well, I
knowledge.
mean,
Intelligence.
intelligence. Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot.
I
you
got an
had
11.
that. Okay, that's good enough.
All right.
So
good.
you see also hidden in the. You see very common special forces tactics regarding hiding weapons from view and stuff like that. You can see that they're very well
Okay.
trained and heavy loaded.
Well, I'm going to explain what you just said to the crew. Say that these people are very well trained and they are most likely out to kill us. So it'd probably be in our best interest to leave.
Fire the cannons.
Yeah, no, yeah. I guess in this case, you make a good point. So all sails forward. We're heading off. Everyone.
Alright, let's head like diagonally away from our location and try and circle around back to where we're gonna head in the morning.
That's
Yeah,
probably.
let's-
I would say to get. I would assume like it would probably be best to make sure we lose these guys. In fact, I hate to say it, but I think it would probably be a good idea to, as we're making a tactical retreat, to also somehow attack them as well.
Now this is a point. They
Bury
do
them.
have heavy weaponry. You don't.
Yes. But so do we. We have
I
cannons.
don't disagree to that, honestly. Yeah, we do have
But they
cannons.
have
Don't we have
portable
cannons?
heavy.
Oh wait! Can I craft bombs while we're running away?
Oh, they have a cannon?
No, they have heavy weaponry, like heavy pistols and stuff like that.
Okay,
no,
let me craft bombs while we're running away, and then once I craft enough, we'll fire them at them.
Basically, I give the order that we're retreating forward fast as we can, and if they show signs of, being aggressive or something, then we'll fire back with our cannons.
Alright. So yeah, full speed, diagonally, like away from where we're gonna try and head in the morning so we can circle
Yeah,
around.
once
and
we
maybe
lose them and we're comfortable in knowing that we've lost them, we'll kind of like cheese wedge our way back, like make a big, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Anyway. So they begin to yell at you, "Halt! We need to talk to you!"
George said she saw them hiding weapons, so let's not
Yeah,
stop
I know,
to...
I'm gullible. We said that before, I'm gullible, but I'm not stupid. So,
Okay,
we're not listening.
Sweet.
alright,
Precedent has been set before.
We're not
when they
responding,
see
are
you
we?
turning away, they say, "Wait, we're with the resistance!"
That's BS.
Okay. Do we know any facts about the resistance that we can use as a quiz?
Not really. Adele we didn't really go in depth when talking to Adele about the resistance here.
Shoot.
Could ask about Adele. Who's Adele?
No, we're just like giving them a name of like if it's the police, then it's like
Wait, are you actually yelling out who is Adele?
No.
yeah, that would be the worst.
Well, as long as we're... Can I get started on
Wait.
crafting bombs?
I know. We told Adele our names, I'm pretty sure, but we never told any of the authorities like our names. So ask them like, do you know our names?
Well, you can ask them.
What's my name?
All right, I'll call that out as they're yelling at us. Do you know our names?
But you did tell them your real names when you came into the country.
We didn't tell the authorities. We barely even We just said we were
Really?
visiting. I guess I'm trying to remember what we told the police and what we told, because I know we discussed with Adele and our names and everything, but the police we were being tight-lipped with. I'm pretty sure.
But what about the import authorities when you got into the town?
We didn't talk to any import
Yes, you
authorities.
did.
Yeah,
We got off the boat
at
and started-
worst, they might have spoken with me since I'm the captain, but every single member of the crew.
Well, they
Oh
talked with
wait,
you.
I remember
Yeah.
when we first got there. They were going to hold us up in port for a while they inspected, and we managed to talk our way out of getting out early. But our crew probably told them everything they wanted to know. So
Ask
So
them
the
for the
authorities
secret
probably know.
resistant handshake or signal, and then once they because there is none. Once they do a signal, then attack them or something. I don't know. I don't know where that plan was going.
is there any chance we could recognize that insignia from Adele's secret basement? Did she have it anywhere down there?
She did not use any insignias to the best of your knowledge.
I really do not believe that these people have anything to do with the resistance and they're just trying to kill us.
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't trust them. If it turns out that they were here to help us, we can find out from Adele tomorrow
Wait,
morning.
ask them if they
Let's just keep
are
going.
carrying any weapons.
They are.
That's a
can
good.
tell.
I know,
That's a
I know,
good idea.
but,
That's-
if they
Have a
are,
plot point, Sturge, for having
if
a
they lie
really
about
good
it.
idea.
all
Oh,
right.
yeah.
How many plot points do I have right now? I'm not sure.
One sec.
I just need to make sure this sheet is right, even though I'm pretty sure I save after every second.
You now have one.
Okay.
So yeah, that I would shout out loud at them. Do you got any hidden weapons on you?
No, we're bringing information.
Oh, see, now they're
Alright.
lying. They're lying.
Yep.
I'm not even listening to them anymore.
All right.
I am physically removing myself from where I am at.
Give them the
From the
cold
negativity.
hand,
Alright.
the cold shoulder.
He's leaving the edge of the ship
Yeah.
where they were yelling.
Alright, when you
Alright,
do
let's get
that,
outta
they
here.
draw their weapons and they say, Halter will shoot.
Well, we've already been turned to flee as soon as we could. So
The order to retreat has already been said at this point.
hopefully our big ship with sails and everything can outrun their dinghy.
Yep.
So let's
And it
go.
does, and they fire at you. Let me see if it's gonna hit anyone. Because they are firing and they're doing damage to your ship, by the way. So,
Am I crafting bombs while this is happening?
Well, I
if you
guess.
want to be.
Yeah.
I would love to. Gives us some sort of heavy artillery.
Alright,
Please
go
don't
ahead
blow
and
up the
roll
ship.
me alertness bomb crafting.
Alertness.
Yeah. You gotta be
I
careful
mean,
when you're crafting a bomb.
Alright, so 10 and then... Oops.
Please don't blow up my boat.
No. I'm trying to roll a die 12. There it is.
Oh, they do hit one. Okay.
Fred, no.
Oh.
Okay.
Now they're firing at you for...
I got a 15.
They miss all of you. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, well.
You got a 15? You craft
Mm-hmm.
6 bombs of good quality and strength.
Oh,
And
cool.
Make sure they're of the type that we can fire in cannons, because that's what we have to get them
Oh,
over.
you want that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Sure, but this is going to take you several hours, by the way. This isn't something you can do quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like you're
But,
making
we're
Molotov
retreating anyway.
cocktails or something. Yeah. So they do fire at one of your crew members and hit. So let me see how much damage is done.
Luckily, we're going at a hut that has medical facility.
Well, if it's not too extreme, I could probably do something about it.
Well, they fire, it hits, and they do not a lot of damage. It glances off of them. They're wounded, but it's well within your purview, Caesar.
All right.
Cool.
Tommy, no. That's his name.
Tommy, no.
Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Tommy, no.
so
It's a weird spelling.
It's like domino
Yeah.
with a T.
I was writing this thing for English, and I made one of the gods. It was Domino, God of the Fallen.
good story, cats. Tell it again.
I liked it.
It's clever. It's clever.
Skype just crashed. What a world, what a world.
So, you guys escape. And you find another place and you
Yay.
anchor and you spend the night and then
Oh.
you head out. I assume with your dinghies. You everyone roll under perception at +2 dice steps.
+2
Oh, +2.
to the skill.
Yeah, 'cause
On
I
the
assume you're gonna
alertness
use periscopes
or on
whatever.
the perception?
Telescopes. On the you always add dice steps to the skill. Never to the
That's right.
attribute.
2 dice steps.
Alright,
Okay.
I got 13.
I got 8.
Wait for
Still
it.
rolling.
Wait for it. Wait for it. 8.
9.
Okay, well someone got a 13, that's fine. You managed to find the little hut that's hidden, it's camouflaged, and it's in the middle of a kind of a forest, but there's 2 palm trees that are different.
Nice.
Sweet. Do we
We're
bring anyone
here.
with us? Or is it just gonna be us 4?
For the sake of
We left Sharon
simplicity.
to watch the boat.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just us 4.
Sharon says, I think I should come help negotiate.
I think
No, we
Sharon's a
need
good
you to
idea.
watch
We
the boat. We want somebody. We always lose track of you anyway, and we need somebody who we trust to watch the boat.
Yeah.
I mean, I sort of... Ditto is able to speak and say things that we can't. So... I mean, I think technically the Jakey Boy could. No, we can't.
No,
I
I
think-
can't. What are you
You
talking
know,
about?
I'm
can,
literally
that's right.
the only person capable of being dishonest.
But I mean, I don't
Yeah,
see
but
why we
nice,
would need to
honest
be dishonest
negotiation.
here, but still.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're...
As a representative of the guild and the owner of this boat, I think it would be a good idea to make sure that guild interests are represented.
I mean, if you insist, is there somebody on the boat you think we trust enough to be watching the boat?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
barman guy.
Alright,
He's a pretty
You're
cool
Sharon.
dude.
You think everything will be fine.
I forgot his name though.
Who?
Fred the butler, you're in
who's
charge.
like? I seem to remember there was somebody that was our primary contact to the crew who was like the most in charge out of everybody who's actually part of this boat crew before us.
That seems possible.
Yeah, it's just been too long.
I mean, I don't have their name in my notes or anything, so
We'll call him... We'll call her...
Jeff, call her Jeff.
Yeah, she's Jeff.
How's that
All
spelled?
G-I-F...
G-E-P-H.
G-E-P-H.
I heard like
Okay.
5 different
G-E-P-H.
spellings there.
Her name is G-E-P-H. Jeff.
I'm cool with it.
all right.
What's her species?
She's a
Noodle.
bomb.
Butterfly.
Butterfly.
Oh no, yeah,
I'll go
she's
with
a
that.
butterfly from the... She's a hatched, wiggler.
Yeah, from Yoshi Island. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
I
So
like this. I
she's-
made this character.
Nice.
And she's the official
She's-
first mate. The
Yeah,
real first mate.
I think she's first mate, and she's the one who actually probably knows how to run
Yeah.
the ship.
I'm the 1.5 mate.
Alright, so Jeff the butterfly is the first mate.
All right. So yeah, we leave Jeff in charge of the ship.
We're all
and-
5, all tucked in tiny dinghy.
That's true. Sharon and Rezcal are both larger creatures, but I think George doesn't really count. And then Jakey Boy can float. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, we're there.
Hello.
Hello.
You can't hear us?
Uh-oh.
Hello? Ditto, are you drunk? So, you all get on a boat, and Jeff says, Yar, me hearties, I'll be watching the old ship.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You do
Jeff.
that,
And I give her a
please.
little kiss on the cheek.
She says, do that again, and I'll cut this shit to bones.
I thought she was gonna order me to do it again. I was gonna be like, oh, Jeff. Alright.
Okay,
Jorf.
so you
Anyway.
make it to the shore.
Yay.
That was one embarrassment.
Yeah.
What? We don't need to
Oh my
roll?
God. No, we already rolled, and I
Oh
spotted
yeah,
that.
that's right.
And you
The
see the
first
hut
roll
in
of
the
the game.
distance.
Oh my god, we made it.
All right.
Around the beach.
What do you
Now
do?
what?
Let's get this.
Going.
I walk up to the hut.
Yeah.
I just jump out of the boat and stride over.
The door is
knock on the door.
locked.
Oh.
I knock. I do the shave and haircut knock.
2
Whoa.
bits.
How did you do that in real life?
How do you? How did you do that in real life? I'm amazed.
You guys are mean.
Physics are pretty impressive when they're applied.
Who knew things could exist? No, you know what he did? He went on a website and it's like a door knocker sound.
Yes, I loaded up.
Doorknocker.exe.
Doorknocks.org.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
That
organization
sounds
for
like a
door knockers.
porn
I'm
site.
I'm not a blue, like, floating cloud of gradient in real life. I have a fist and a desk and...
Anyway, making fun of the DM aside, so you go up to the place
Mhm.
and knock on the door, and there's no
Mhm.
response.
Oh no.
I try to force
She didn't-
open the door.
She didn't give us any instructions other than that, so...
No, they
I'm
probably
waiting
just
for something to
forgot. Like,
happen.
it's okay. We'll just make our way in.
They're
And
sleeping
we'll wait
in,
for
you know.
them.
What kind of material is the door made out of?
It's a hut.
Partially rotted wood.
Yeah, so look through it.
Okay, you can look through it.
Fine.
Roll alertness perception.
Who's
I'm
looking?
not,
Do that
though.
too.
I'll do it.
I'm doing it too. I got 10.
I got 14.
Jesus. Alright,
Nice.
well, you managed to see quite a bit. So you managed to see that there's a table there, and there's a little, there's a rug, and just under the rug, you can see that there's a little latch.
Well,
Leading
latch.
to a
I
cellar.
barge open and I go inside. No, wait, no. Let me check for traps.
The door is locked.
Oh. It's a
Yeah,
hut door. It's
I
rotting
gotta
wood.
open up the door, George. So just
Rescow, do your
step
thing.
aside, and I shoulder tackle the door.
Roll.
Is that
Wait.
safe to do?
Is it even the time that Adele said she'd meet us yet?
We'll wait her inside the hatch. Like, come on.
Roll.
We don't want to, like, destroy their door.
Roll
Is there, like, a
body
window we
unarmed
can just climb in?
combat or body athletics.
Wait,
No,
Rescow,
I'm actually,
make...
I'm jumping and saying, no, Risk has stop. I'm
Too
trying
late.
to stop him from just
I got
breaking the door.
momentum going.
He can't stop. Oh no.
Rescow, do it in a way that you
12.
can easily replace the door.
Oh no.
And make
Oh.
it look right.
Did you botch?
Oh no, I got 12.
Oh, something you botch and bounce off the rotted door.
Sorry.
Okay. You smash into the door and it
Wait,
comes
if he
apart
got
easily.
if he got high of a roll, like, does that mean he can control, like, how hard he wants to, like, do it? That's not what she said.
Cats, are you drunk?
No, I'm trying to be proactive.
No, Dino.
No, it's just a
No.
joke. So, yes, that is a good question. So, basically, he can control how hard he hits the door. And
Okay.
his success at doing that is determined by his success.
Yay.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically,
In the
like, I don't want to, like, explode the door. Just push
You
it
just
in
wanna
enough
tap
so
it
that we
so you
can
break
come
the
in.
lock.
Oh, you just want to break the
Yeah.
lock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you managed to do that with a 12.
There
And
you
then
go.
You break the
With the-
lock and you don't really barrel into the door, you just kind of punch it real hard near the lock,
Yeah.
and it comes out.
All right.
There you
Okay.
go.
And then let's go inside, replace the lock, and go under.
Well, you can't
I
replace the
have a
lock,
question
it's
Do
been
we have a
just-
spare
shattered.
No, I mean,
lock?
like, I meant replace the door.
You can't replace the door. Like, the door is...
Well,
I mean, place
the
it
door's
back in its
still-
place
still
that it was.
there.
Oh my god.
Oh,
What,
okay,
you're
I understand.
just closing the door behind us, in other words?
Yes, thank you.
All right. Let's be polite,
See,
everyone.
when
We
I
are
close-
essentially replacing it.
When I close a door, I call it closing the door. I don't say, oh man, I just replaced that door.
I'm gonna replace my foot right in your mouth.
I've
Doesn't make
reset the
any
door's
sense.
position.
Because that's where everyone
I have a
belonged originally.
question. Last play session, when I got arrested by North Korea, they took away my hammer. Do I have one? A new one?
No, you don't have a hammer.
Oh, no.
They don't have any exchange ones in the boat? I guess not.
Craft hammer.
Alright. Well, I've got fire demonry, so it's okay. Just asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you break into the room, and the room is dusty. It's clearly hasn't been used in years. Or at least, a year, something like that. It's been a long time.
Everyone,
Can we see
hold on.
footprints?
Did we hear that? Like, are we here too early? Did we not?
Well,
let's not get.
They're
ran
probably
off before-
down the hatch. Like, that's where all the fun times are going.
But
This
before
is
we
the
go down
cover.
that hatch, can we look and see if there's any footprints in the obvious dust on the floor?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Okay. If the entire room is dusty, right, there should be
Mhm.
footprints that would indicate if anybody actually walked in there.
No, there's no footprints that you can see. It seems to be a pretty solid layer of dust around. You can roll alertness perception if you'd like.
I would like to.
Maybe that's a subterfuge by a
9.
particularly dusty enemy.
With a 9, you
9.
can't really see anything. It just is dust. It's a dusty.
So is it
Okay.
just like like a fairly empty room with just furniture? Like
Yellow
a
Gold
carpet?
Cottage.
Well, there's the carpet, there's furniture, there's a fireplace. It seems like it would be a nice little one-room cottage sort of thing. It's got a little kitchenette area.
Any food in the kitchen?
All of it's rotted, but yeah.
Oh.
There's some bread. That's
Alright,
become hard and gray.
Take
Can I
it.
do a memory roll
wait,
to
wait,
see
wait, wait,
if
wait.
Use
I
it as a
remember
weapon.
what time?
Hold on.
Theoretically?
Jack, put a stick in the bread, make it a hammer.
Easy as... What a replacement, right?
Easy as bread and a stick.
Yes.
If you have craft, you can try.
Wait.
It's putting a stick in a piece of
Wait,
bread,
wait.
Morikawa.
You still
Who has
have to roll
craft?
craft.
Make me so angry.
Who has craft?
I
I
think
have
George
craft.
has craft, don't you?
I have craft.
roll
Yeah,
Got it,
craft
George.
a
I have
freaking
craft
hammer out of
too.
bread.
I believe in you.
I have craft
roll
as well.
craft
but,
intelligence.
God,
I want to do
freaking
a memory roll
hell.
to see if
I got a four.
I remember what time.
I got a 12.
You make a pretty sturdy bread hammer,
Yes.
but it's not gonna last very long.
I
Can
don't
you
care.
summon
I
the
hand it to
Breadmaster?
Rezcow with a disgruntled look. You're welcome.
I respond by giving a condescending look to George,
Why?
saying thank you very much.
Why condescending?
Me, that's pretty rude of you, Rezcow. I have to say. It's not... May not be the most powerful, but it's the thought that counts, you know?
At least you'll be able to defend yourself. I could, like, kick you in the shin and you would die.
And hey, if you go hungry...
Defend
I'm
against
bleeding all
what?
over
You got
the
it.
A
place.
pill bug?
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry, should we
Rezcow,
get you a bug net?
here
so you
are
don't
the
get bitten?
stats for your bread hammer.
D20.
D2S. D2 stun damage is what it does in
Okay.
addition to the basic damage. Additionally, when you use it, you roll a D4. If you roll a 1, it doesn't break.
Okay. Gonna save my bread hammer.
Has a 1 in 4
inventory.
chance of breaking.
No,
Oh,
it has
can
a
we get
3 in 4 chance of breaking.
I mean,
Can we
yeah.
make another
1 in
one
4
and have,
chance
like,
of staying.
dual-wielding bread hammers?
My
okay.
weapon of choice is like two-handed. I can't
Hor-
dual wield.
Wait,
Holy
is the
cow.
bread hammer two-handed?
Like cats.
If it breaks, can't we just put it back together?
With craft.
Well, like it's gonna be all into pieces. It's gonna be crumbs.
No,
You can't
bread?
assemble crumbs.
I would think the stick would break before. This is so
Hard-
stupid. We're on the internet. We're talking about a hammer made out of a stick and bread. We're talking about the physics of a bread hammer. This
It's
makes
possible.
me angry. What on earth, what evolutionary chain and what planets have aligned in the millions of years of this earth existing
Going a
for us
little
to
over
bring
the
this
top
up as
there.
a subject?
Little over
Cats,
the
It was
top.
your idea.
Yeah. I had nothing to do with it. What are you
Oh.
talking about?
Okay.